Hello, hi, it's me once again, back again. So I'm Starlight. We got Endro and Leadbomber over here.
I'm
Uh,
here.
Yo,
so yeah, we're back again with episode 3 of creating a character. Um, fun fact: I have not edited a single episode so far. So how this turns out, only God knows. So I've been given a prompt. I've been given 20 minutes to write down a character, and now these guys are gonna. Well, first off, Andrew, please read out the prompt you gave me.
the prompt is unexpected attention. A friendly mushroom race merchant character has recognized one of the party members and is adamant on confronting them.
Okay.
You have a whole bunch of things to establish, namely their name, gender, who are they confronting, appearance, what do they want, and what kind of merchant they are. Bonus thing, do they have a secret or know a secret about one of the party members? This, by the way, the audience is probably confused. What party members? This is for the Lost Doctor's soul.
Yeah. Okay. So this is for a story which I'm writing called Lost Doctor Soul. Don't worry about it too much. Basically, we're creating background characters and other characters for it. That may end up being main characters. We don't know yet.
The Chattels are one of several races of the mushroom Meridians?
Meridian.
Meridians.
Meridians.
Yeah, Meridian.
Meridians. Yeah.
Meridian is a race capable of speaking Meridian, this world's equivalent of Common or English. They are a short, stumpy humanoid who closely resemble dwarves in stature and shape, but lack facial details, having mostly flat faces where only folds to approximate something like a face. Got three holes in their face, specifically they represent eyes and like mouth to make the
Oh,
face.
yeah. Maud. Whoopsie.
Classic snowman.
Yeah, snowman, smiley face, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
pumpkin.
these exist purely for socializing with other races, as they are capable of seeing and eating from any other part of their body. You know, big mushroom.
Spore.
Every chattel also has a large mushroom head growing above their face, though the type of mushroom depends on the specific tribe of chattel. One of these chattels lived under the great desert with their tribe, coexisting with monsters within a large abandoned dwarven city that had long since turned into a natural dungeon and monster breeding ground. This mostly peaceful coexistence came to an abrupt stop when a new monster stumbled into the city somewhere deeper underground. Any notes? No? Yeah? Any comments?
Besides my interest
There's
in
a
this
lot
new
of world
challenger.
building. There's a
Uh,
lot of world building. I can't wait till we find out who the character
yeah.
is.
Well, I can also just,
New
you know,
challenger approaches.
I can also just
Anyway,
point out, like, in editing, like, there's actually a
yeah.
world map, and it's, like, right over there underneath this desert city. Is
Hold
where
on,
one of
hold
the
on,
characters
hold
is
on.
from. Nisha, the elf.
Yeah. Hold on. I just love that. Who's that Pokemon?
It's
A shadowy
Chantel!
wrath. A shadowy wrath in the shape of a giant wolf. This monster had magical abilities that let it melt into the shadows and is incredibly strong. It quickly took over the local ecosystem and hunted to reckless abandon. The chattel tribe, which lived in the city, was soon the target of the Graf's greed and attacked with overwhelming strength. They stood no chance.
Fuck.
The entire
Actual
chattel tribe was nearly wiped within a few days, and despite their desperate struggle, they reduced from a tribe of nearly 100 to a mere dozen survivors. And if the Wrath would have it their way, they would soon meet their brethren in the Great Entropy.
Oh shit.
As the Wrath attacked them again, they were hopeless and cornered. But they were visited upon by an unlikely savior at the last minute. A young elven man with blazing red hair, wielding the
Shit.
flames of great fire spirit. This young elf, barely 30 years old, fought off the wraith and saved them, but didn't kill it.
Couldn't.
Within the city, now too dangerous for the chattels, The young elf helped him find an opportunity to escape through a narrow chasm in the walls, the far end that he sadly couldn't pass through. Once safe, the chattel spent the next 70 years looking for the young elf to thank him for what he had done for his family. He had not long since learnt the common language
He had
after
long
several years
since.
of interact. Are you gonna keep doing this?
When you say the opposite of what the line says, yes.
Oh, this is funny. Keep going.
He had long since learnt the common language after several years of interacting with other Meridians, even taking up the job of being a trader after inheriting it from a mentor he met over the years. He had since given himself a name the Meridians could pronounce: Rotan. Rodan?
Hmm.
Rodan.
Rodan.
Finally,
I think it's Rodan.
Yeah.
70 years later, in the trading city of the world, he finally found the young elf again.
I
I
ran
don't
out
want
of
to point out.
time. I
Yeah,
ran out.
no, this is all backstory. I know nothing about this character besides where he
I
came
ran
from.
out of time before I could go over any details of the character.
So,
Uh,
the big question is, who
add
is this
3
guy?
things. Stop. Add 3 things. This is your only chance to save this.
Truth be told, it's a really good backstory. We just don't know the
Great
guy.
backstory. I just don't know anything about this damn
It's
thing.
a beautiful thing if I was writing it and I got super into it, and then I ran out of time before I could write the actual character, and I just only wrote his backstory.
Beautiful backstory. Just a shame I don't know who the fuck it's about.
Yeah.
So,
Oh
3
So,
my
details.
god.
first
Go
off,
ahead.
his mentor was an old human lady. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
was
Okay,
an
more backstory.
yeah. I know it's kind of important. Okay,
Understood.
it's an old human lady who specialized in making glassware.
All right.
Okay.
So Roten basically that's the trade he took up. So as a person, I guess you could say he's a bad merchant when it comes to growing his business, because most of the
Hmm.
profit he earns, he basically spends on charity work.
Okay, a very giving person. Very, you know, uh, what's the right word? I
He
can't remember.
also has also most of what he knows about about the Meridian language, the common language, comes from an old lady. So so almost everything he says is an old lady joke.
Oh god. He only learned the old people speech. Fear him. He's gonna pinch your cheek.
So I think that's about. Is that 2 things or 3 things?
I I don't know. You did a lot of backstory and mentioned that one thing about him is that he's acted. I think the one thing you mentioned in all of that was that he likes to support charity and he's a bad merchant. That's it.
And then
Does he have any magic?
none.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, because while there's more backstory. There's more backstory of he doesn't have magic because the Chitans don't use magic in the same way as normal people. The Chitans are a
Okay.
race which absorb magic, so they naturally have an
Okay.
amount of anti-magic, but that's about literally it.
Cool.
You can't use a fire spell on them because they'll just eat the magic that fuels the fire.
Okay.
But that's that's more backstory. That's my
I mean,
character so far. Yes, I realized I stopped before I actually wrote any details for the character because the character story didn't start until after that, but whoopsie.
what even is his gender?
None. It's a
It says
mushroom.
All right.
he. It says he, so it's using he pronouns.
Yeah, he's using he pronouns because, it's convenient. but there's no physical gender.
I see. All right.
Okay, I guess he identifies as quote unquote a man, maybe, but it doesn't mean anything to him because he's a mushroom folk with there are no genders.
Final judgment. I'm going to give mine first, and I will say, I feel like you could have touched on the character more itself.
I
As
should have.
so, here's what I'm going to say. You did establish name, gender, who are they confronting, what do they want, what kind of merchant are they, but you never touched too much on appearance. So, you even kind of lightly touched on like perception, vaguely. I mean, personality. You touched on personality a little bit with the backstory, but I still don't know who this character or like what they appear to be, other than that this is a mushroom merchant guy.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for a little more detail, so the best I can give this is a 6 out of 10 because you've got wonderful backstory. I still don't know who the fuck Rotan is.
I wish I had 10
Yeah.
more minutes. If I had half an hour, I could have written a lot
All right,
better
you're the one
because
setting your own time limit.
yeah,
Do
maybe
you
I
need
should change the
more
time limit to
time?
30 minutes.
We can give you 30 minutes. I don't know why you settled on 20 minutes to begin with.
I'll do 30 minutes next time on.
Okay, 30 minutes next time. Make sure you note that.
Yeah.
So,
So 6
my
out of 10 is my
judgment,
vote.
my judgment is once again, Led hits some very important points. Wonderful, wonderful backstory. We don't really know what this guy's outfit looks like. We don't really know what if this guy has like any connections other than his clan. And we also don't really. You got the gender in there, and I do like that you really connected it to who they are confronting and all that information. You did really well on that. Problem. Besides that, all we got is he does old lady jokes and charity work. I think the only thing that is genuinely this guy is the natural mana absorption and the charity work. Everything else is shaped by the backstory.
No,
Uh,
even the national mana absorption is shaped by backstory because that's just his race.
so the only defining feature that is this guy and this guy alone is charity work.
And old lady
That's
jokes.
it. The old lady jokes is made by what is literally a person his backstory.
Yeah, but that's how it works. That's his character now. Don't you know the old lady is dead? He's taken her character on as well. It's like, listen, your jokes are my jokes now. What is an old lady joke? I don't know.
Literally, the only defining thing is the charity work. I cannot give this thing higher than like a 5 or a 6. I'm going to give it a 6 just because of how detailed everything is and how well you went into connecting it to the questions I asked. But that's as much as I can give.
So it's 6 overall.
It's really just like I started writing. I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. And I looked at the time and been like, no, 30 seconds left.
Oh my god, who is Rotan?
Who is
Who is
Rotan? Rotan, who are you?
He shows up and they go, "Who are you?" And he just goes, "I don't even know."
Who
I'm
are
in
you?
Chicago.
And he said, you asked, who are you? It's like, you have saved me 70 years ago. I have come here to say thank you. Oh, okay. You got any hobbies? I give away money to poor people. Okay, cool. Anything else about you? Screams an
I just
existential
love,
crisis. The great entropy. It's coming. It's coming early. No, no.
I just love the tell me the name of your god, you Funko piece of shit. It just goes, "You could not know me in a way that matters." It just Just literally a situation of bro. I'm not even sure God knows. It happens to the best of us.
You know, we're done. I don't know. I think Rotan might make it in, but more as
It's
a
a 6 out of 10.
yeah, more as a almost a success rather than
Listen,
Almost success.
yeah.
he is in the needs more work category.
Rotan
but
is
definitely approved.
Rotan is not a failure. He's a nearly succeeded.
He doesn't have. They didn't take his picture. They forgot to
It's like
take his
it's like the DMV. He walked in front of the machine. They took a picture. They got like a tiny
This
tip
is-
of his mushroom hat.
literally, if a wanted poster was to be made of this character, it'd be an outline, a vague outline of his figure with like a fucking big ass fucking question mark on his face, and they go, "Have you seen this man?" You know, he just goes, "Who is he?" And he just goes, "We don't know."
For
Oh my god.
goodbye. The next character, I'll give myself 30 minutes to write something down.
Thank you.
All right.
Good
Yeah.
one.
And we'll see how that goes. I've
Bye.
got to edit these things together.
Bye.
Bye.